more than 6 weeks. I wanted to say a special thank you to Nicholas Bond, that's one of our dads of our Bee Trackers. He put together the platform for us, so thank you so much, so much. So enjoy our production of Macbeth.
When shall we three meet again in thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When all the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Give me some, said I. Away with thee, she cried. Her husband is away at sea, and look at what I have.
Show me, show me.
I have her husband's thumb. Wrecked us homeward, he did come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land. Thus to go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Peace, the charms wound up.
So foul and fair day, I have not seen.
What are these so withered and so wild in their attire that look not like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it? Are you alive? You seem to understand me. You should be women, and yet you have beards. Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamless.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
In the name of truth, are you fantastical? You read Macbeth, to me you speak not. If you can look into the seas of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your pleasures nor your hate.
Hail!
Hail! Hail!
Lesser than Macbeth and greater!
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt be king, so thou be not. So all hail, Macbeth and faithful.
Faithful and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By my father's death, I know I'm Thane of Glamis, but how Macbeth is Cawdor, and to be king is impossible. To what do you owe this strange intelligence, and why upon this each you stand all white? Speak, I charge you.
Where have they vanished?
Into the air as the wind. I wish they had stayed.
Hail, Thane of Cawdor!
Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you address me so?
Thane of Cawdor lives, yes, but it is an improvement in the trade in Scotland. And what he has lost, the noble movement has won.
Thane of Glamis am? Now Thane of Cawdor. Perhaps chance to make me king.
Look how Macbeth is enraptured. Macbeth, we wait for thee.
Forgive me. My dull brain is full of many thoughts. Enough. Let us go meet the king.
They met me on the day of success. They have more than mortal knowledge. When I wanted to question them further, they vanished. While I stood wrapped in wonder, a messenger from the king hailed me as Thane of Cawdor, by which title these weird sisters had saluted me. This I write to thee, my dearest wife, that thou might rejoice of my greatness as promised thee. Farewell. Glamis thou art and of Cawdor, and thou shalt be king as thou hast promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Hurry hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear and chastise with my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden crown. What is your message?
King Duncan comes here tonight.
You're mad to say this. Is not Macbeth with the king?
Macbeth is almost here, my lady.
I know he brings great news. Come, ye spirits, fill me from top to toe with cruelty. Make thick my blood. Come, thick night, cover me with the darkest smoke, so my sharp knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, stop, stop! Great Thane of Glamis, worthy Thane of Cawdor, greater than both you shall be hereafter.
King Duncan comes here tonight.
And when does he leave?
Tomorrow.
Never shall he see that tomorrow. Your face, Macbeth, is a book where people may read your thoughts. To fool the time, look like the type. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent's flower, but be the servants under it. King Duncan is coming and must be taken care of.
speak further about this.
Look up clear, be confident, and leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant air. It is delicate. I have noticed, your majesty, the air is quite delicate. See our gracious hostess, where's Macbeth? He rode ahead of us. Ah, how he can ride. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever, your majesty.
Give me your hand. Lead me to Macbeth. We love him highly and shall continue to hold him in our esteem. By your leave, hostess.
If I am going to kill King Duncan, then it is best that I do it quickly. For King Duncan is so good that his virtues will plead like angels. I have no reason to kill him, but only my ambition that drives me on. Well, what news?
He has almost finished his supper. Why have you left the banquet room?
Has he asked for me?
You knew he would.
I'll go no further in this horrible business. The king has distinguished me of late. He thinks highly of me.
Are you afraid?
Peace. I dare do all that any man would do. Who dares do more is none.
Then what made you break this agreement with me?
Suppose we fail?
We failed. Sure curse the singing place and we will not fail. When King Duncan is asleep, his two servants will I make drunk with wine. When they are asleep, why cannot you and I attack the unguarded Duncan? It will look like the two servants are the ones with the guilt, for we will smear them with the king's blood.
Will it not be noticed that we smeared the servants with the king's blood?
Who will dare question us? We will make a roar about his death. Come, Macbeth.
False face must hide, but false heart doubts know.
How goes the night, boy?
Moon is down, I have not heard the clock.
Here, take my sword. The heavens are thrifty tonight. Their candles are all out. Give me my sword. Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's abed. He hath made an unusual pleasure, and set forth this diamond for your wife. Last night I dreamt of the three weird sisters. Two they have showed some truth.
I think not of them, yet when we can find a time to talk about that business.
At your kindest leisure.
Well, good night then, and sleep well.
Thanks, sir. The same to you.
Go bid my mistress. When my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger I see with the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. And on thy blade spots of blood which was not so before. There's no such thing. It's this bloody business that makes me think I see this thing. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a death knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Listen! It was the owl that shrieked. He is about to do the deed. The doors are open and the grooms are drunk and snoring. I have drugged their wine.
Who's that?
Alas! I'm afraid they have awakened, and 'tis not done. I laid their daggers ready. You could not miss them. Had the king not resembled my own father as he slept, I'd have done it. My husband!
I have done the deed. Did you not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now?
As I descend?
I,
Hawk, who lies in the second chamber?
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one that did laugh in his sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other, and then again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen. And the other sing me with these hangman's hands. Listening to their fear, I could not pronounce amen. And they did say, God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
Wherefore can I not pronounce amen? With a man set in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways. It will make us mad.
I thought I heard a voice cry, Macbeth doth murder sleep. Innocent asleep, sleep that knits up the ravel sleeve of care. of hurt minds, and chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more to all the house. Calamity hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cardor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why were they fain you to invent your noble strength to sing so brain-sickly of such things? Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why have you brought the daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no further in this. I'm afraid to think what I have done.
Coward, give me the daggers. The dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he is still bleeding, I'll glue the faces of the grooms with his blood, for it must seem their guilt.
Where is that knocking? How is it that every noise appalls me? What hands are here? That all great Neptune's oceans wash his blood clean from my hands? No, this, my hand, rather make the multitude see as the green turn to red.
Now my hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear knocking at the south entry. Retire me to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy it is then! Hark, more knocking. Get on your nightgown lest they call us. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake, Duncan, of this knocking. I wish thou couldst.
There's knocking indeed. Knock, knock, knock. Never up. Who's there in the devil's name? Knock, knock. Never up. Quiet. Who are you? I pray you, remember the portal.
Was it so late, friend, before you went to bed that you do lie so late? Faith, sir, we'll grow until very late. Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awakened him, for here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call him early. I have almost slipped the hour.
Is the king leaving today?
He is, he did say so.
The night has been unruly. Where we were, our chimneys were blown down. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
I cannot remember a worse night, sir.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What is wrong?
Most sacrilegious murder!
What is it you say? Murder?
Mean you his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourself. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Banquo, Malcolm, Donalbain, awake and look on death itself!
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to awaken the sleepers of the house? Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. Oh, Banquo, Banquo, our royal master's murdered!
Woe, alas! What? In our house?
Dear Macduff, I prithee contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before seeing this sight, I had lived a blessed time.
Malcolm, Donalbain, your royal father's been murdered.
By who?
Those of his chamber, it seems, had done it. Their hands and faces were covered with blood, so were their daggers, which unwiped found upon their pillows. No man's life is to be trusted with them.
I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
What man can be wise at such a moment? No man. Here lay King Duncan, his skin laced with his blood, and there the murderers, who could refrain from killing them.
Help me! I faint!
Look to the lady. Let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to know it further.
We can meet in the hall together.
What will you do? I'll go to England.
To Ireland, our separated fortunes shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there are daggers and men's smiles. We are surely in danger if we stay here.
Our safest way is to run, therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of fatigue.
Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them the suspicion of the deed.
It is most likely that we're going to fall upon that.
Yes, Macbeth sit down. King, Cawdor, Glamis, all as the weird sisters had promised. And I fear thou playest foully for it. But hush, no more.
We hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Your Highness?
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will take up the time between this and supper.
Be back in time for our feast.
My lord, I will.
Farewell till you return. Does Leonce go with you?
Aye, my good lord.
I wish it your horses swiftness and sureness of foot. Farewell. Are those men here?
There are my lord outside the house gate.
Bring them before me. To be thus is nothing, but to be safety thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. There is none but he that I do fear. Go wait outside the palace door till I call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was so pleased, Your Highness.
Do you believe that is Banquo, and not I that is your enemy?
We do, my liege.
Ready to free yourself from this bondage forever?
We are men, my lord.
I am one, my liege, and the world is treated so poorly that I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
Die another.
We stand ready to perform what you command us.
Remember that I require clearness in this. I'll tell you where to plant yourselves outside the palace gate. Remember, leave no rubber blotches in the work. Leonce's son will accompany him tonight. Both father and son must die. Both. It is finished, Banquo. Your soul is in flight. If you would find heaven, you must find it tonight.
How, my lord, why do you keep alone?
We have scotched the snake, not killed it.
Come, my lord, be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
And so I shall. Pray be you full of scorpions of my mind. Thou knowest Banquo and his fiancée live.
There's comfort yet, they are assailable.
There's to be done a dreadful deed.
What's to be done?
To be innocent of the knowledge. Till thou appall the deed.
It is nearly dark, and near approaches the suspect of our watch.
Hark! I hear horses.
'Tis he, Banquo.
He usually walks from here to the palace gate.
It will rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Oh, treachery! Fly, good Leonce! Fly! Fly! There's but one down. The sun is fled.
We lost the best half of our fare.
Let's away and say how much is done.
Please sit down, but first a hearty welcome.
Your Majesty.
There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
Is he dead?
My lord, his throat is cut, which I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats.
Most royal sir, Leonce did escape.
Then comes my fit again. I'll see you tomorrow. Be gone.
My good lord, you do not give good cheer. The feast is growing cold.
May it please your highness sit.
But where? The table's full.
Please it, your highness, to grace us with your royal company. Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord.
Which of you has done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou cannot say I did it. Don't shake your bloody head at me.
Society is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. The king is often thus and has been from his youth. Pray you, keep your seats. The fit is momentary. You would be well in a moment. If you notice him, you shall offend him. Please eat and regard him not.
Are you a man? I, and a bold one that dare look at that which might kill the devil himself.
This is only your imagination. This is the air-drawn dagger which you shall bed you to King Duncan. These pleasant arts will become a woman. When all is done, look but on a chair.
Prithee, there, see, what say you?
Get hold of thyself.
But I saw him.
Fine, for shame.
There was a time when the brains were out and the man would die. And there an end. And now they rise again and push us from our chairs.
My good lord, your noble friends do miss you.
I do forget. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing serious. Come, love and health to all. I drink to the general joy of Banquo, whom we do miss.
To Banquo!
Quit my sight. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou have no speculation in those eyes that doubts glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. Only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
To any man dare, I dare. Take any shape but this. My firm nerves will never shake with fear. Away, horrible shadow! It is gone. I am a man again.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting.
How can you behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks? Mine are blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord? Pray you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Questions enrage him. At once, good night. Don't stand in ceremony, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend to his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
What is the hour of the night?
It is almost morning.
Why do you think Macduff did not come?
Did you send for him?
No, but I've heard it said he will not come. For in his home I keep a spy. Tomorrow I will go see the Weird Sisters, for more shall I speak for mine own good. I'm steepled in blood so far, that going back would be as tedious as going ahead.
You need sleep, my lord.
To sleep, my strange fear will allow me to sleep.
Thrice the black cat is meowed.
Thrice and once the hedgehog whined.
'Tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poison endrals throw. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and make.
Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
By the picking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes.
How now, you secret midnight hags? What do you do?
A deed without a name.
Answer me to what I ask.
Speak, demand, will answer. Would you rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters?
Call them. Let me see them.
Come high or low, thyself to show.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff. Whichever thou art, thanks, Macduff, thou shalt not live.
Listen, but
Speak not to it.
Be brave and proud, for Macbeth shall never vanquish me until great Birnam Wood shall move to high Dunsinane Hill.
That will never be, for how can a forest move its earthbound roots? But my heart throbs to know one more thing. Will Banquo's children ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
Answer me to what I ask.
Show, show, show. Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art like the spirits of Banquo. Down, thou crown, thou sear my eyeballs. Away with thee. Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand accused in the calendar. Servant!
What did thy graces will?
Saw you the weird, sisters?
No, my good lord.
I heard the galloping of horses. Who was it came by?
'Tis 2 or 3 to bring you news that Macbeth has fled to England.
Fled to England.
Ah, my good lord.
Castle of Macduff I will surprise. Give the edge of the sword to his wife and babes, and all unfortunate souls that do trace him. In his path. This deed I'll do before the purpose cool. Where are these gentlemen? Come bring me where they are.
For 2 nights I have watched with you, yet I could not see any truth in your report. When was it you last saw her walk?
Since his majesty has went into the field, I have seen her rise from bed, throw her neck on a pillow, take full paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, and afterwards seal it, and yet again to return to bed. But all this woman was fast asleep.
In the slumbery education, besides this and her other actual performances, when at any time have you heard her sing?
That, sir, I will not repeat.
You may tell me, and you should.
Lo, you, here she comes, and upon my life, fast asleep, observe her.
How came she by that light?
Is the Bible continually 'tis her command?
Her eyes are open!
I, by the sense of the shroud.
What is it she does now with her hands? Look how she rubs them.
It is a custom action to be washing your hands. I have known her to continue this for a quarter of an hour.
Yet here's a spot!
Hawk, she speaks. I'll write down what she says to satisfy my remembrance more strongly.
Out, Spot! Out, I say! Who would have thought the king have so much blood in him?
Do you mock that?
What, will these hands never be clean?
You've heard something you should not.
She spoke what she should not. I'm sure of that. Heaven knows what she has done.
Wash your hands, put on your nightgown. Wait, here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes in Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh!
What a sigh. This is easy beyond my practice.
Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
Terrible.
To bed, to bed. There's a knocking at the gates. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
Terrible. Was she now to bed?
Directly.
Morning to the divine deposition. And God bless us good and good night, I think. I dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
Bring me no more reports. Till Burnham Woods move to Dunsinane Castle, Macbeth shall not vanquished be. My firm nerves will never shake of fear. Where are you going with that goose look?
There's 10,000.
Geese, villain?
Soldiers, sir.
What soldiers?
The English soldiers.
The lily-livered boy, what? Get that face away! Ah! What was that noise?
It was a cry of a woman, my lord.
Ah! Scream again!
The queen, my lord, is dead.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. Till the last syllable of recorded time. Till all our yesterdays have lied fools to their dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his final hours upon his stage. It's a tale told by an idiot, signifying nothing. What is thy message. Quickly.
I should report what I saw, but know not how to say it.
Well, say it.
As I stood my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham Woods, and I thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave.
Let me endure your wrath. If it not be so, within this 3 miles you may see it coming, a moving grove.
If thou speakest false, shall next tree thou shalt hang. Till Burnham Woods move to Dunsinane Hill. And the woods come short Dunsinane. Ring an alarm bell. At least we will die with harnesses on our back.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
For all else, men, I have avoided thee. Get thee back. Soul is too much charred with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword, thou bloody villain.
I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield, coward, and live to be mocked. We'll have thee painted upon a pole, and under it written, "Here may you see the tyrant."
I will not yield. Lay on, Macbeth, and be him that first cries, hold enough.
Hail, king, for so thou art. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. Hail, king of Scotland.
Hail, King of Scotland!
So we're gonna keep the cast up here to take some pictures. If you want to take some pictures, so you guys gather around on the stage.